Good morning. Well, are you new at selling online? How do you find out the USPS shipping cost so that you can have a better estimate for your shipping charges in your store? I have a printout here, and I printed from USPS sites, and that's a printout that I like to go to often, and I'm going to just show you how you can access it online. And there is a sheet that, in fact, there is this sheet that will tell you all the different flour rates, prices. But this is a sheet that I go to often. So that's Priority Mail. No, not the Express one. If you want to ship Priority, that's the floor rates there. And if you are using your own box and you want to ship Priority, so that's the estimate here. And I like to use it quite a bit. And pretty much they are telling us that not over weight, not over 1 pound, for instance. So it's by pound here. And if it's like your items weigh 16.1, then you will use 2 pounds to make your estimate. But then you need to find the zone as well though. So that sheet is one. There is another sheet that I like to use, and pretty much they have it all the way. I think I have my lights here not helping. So they have it for bigger pound as well. But then they have their first class. There are things that are cheap first class, so I like to look at that. And they have parcel, first class package service. So that's a page that can be useful, and I believe it's by ounces. So yeah, I like to just take a look at it. So when I have an item, because I offer free shipping, I like to know how much it's going to cost me to ship it. And I have shipped things in the past, so I can just use zip codes that are very far from me and just estimate. So it allows me to know how much it's going to cost me to ship an item. And then they have USPS ground for those items that are over 16 ounces that you don't want to ship Priority. So they have that, and I believe it went further. But after a certain ounces, I would say is, or if the box is bigger, it's better to go FedEx. So I'm going to show you how you can access it online. But then it's very important, if you are shipping small items, to order their flat rates. I have them here. You need to know if your item will fit this Priority padded envelope. You need to know how much this one costs. And when you estimate shipping it with your own box, if it's more expensive shipping it with your own box, then it's better to use this, because that's flat rate. So depending on, it doesn't matter the weight. But if it's going to cost you less to ship it with your own box and you use this, then you are wasting money. So they have this. One is smaller than the other. It's legal and regular. So you need to know their rates as well. And I can just show it to you here. but since they increase their fees, if we go online, the price might change. So those three, we'll be able to locate them here. And you can find the legal one, that's $8.05, and that's this one. And the OD, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, you can even see it here. And that's the size. 15 by 9.5. They have the padded envelope that is $8.40. That's what I have the tax. And that's this one. And that's 9.5 by 12.5. Then they have this one, 12.5 by 9.5, the opposite of the padded one. And that one is the first on top. And that's $7.75. So if the items will fit this, is better you use it. I'm just going to find an items here so that we can, I don't know if I have something here, but I can just talk about it. I recently shipped a baking soda. I don't have baking soda here, but baking soda is, I believe, 3 pounds or maybe 2 pounds. But the thing is, that's the same size as this one. So if they say 3 pounds for this one, it will fit this box here. And this one costs $8.40, is it? Let's take a look at it again. Yeah, $8.40. So we are going to check if I'm selling washing soda online and it's 3 pounds 7 ounces. I'm going to use my own bus. Maybe the bus is 2 ounces. So we are just going to add a few more ounces since we don't have bus here. One thing I'll do is trying to put it in this. I think this is the regular one. I try to put it in it to see that it fits. It fits. You see? So I can technically put it in this one, tape it all the way, and that would be $7.75 to ship. And if you are selling low dollar, like not expensive items, few cents can make a difference. So it can fit this one if you tape it well so that it does not break at the seam. You tape it, it will ship $7.75 versus $8.40. But you can do it both ways. So now we can find out how it's going to cost us to ship it with our own buses. And we may not know much about the zone here, but let's go online and figure out. So that's how you estimate. So we know that we can ship it with Priority bus, and that one, because of the pound, is the best things. It's better you ship a Priority. But if what you are selling is not heavy, then you will need to decide whether it's better, because sometimes it's better to use your own bus to ship an item than trying to use their boxes. So USPS, we are just going to go to USPS. Let's do it this way, and let's see if you'll be able to locate. Let's go here. Well, now we can calculate. It's not really calculate the shipping that I was trying to show you, where we can find these documents. But let's see. We can just pull, and we can put one from, I think this one might be New York. Let's try. So we are trying to ship it to New York, for example, and there is nothing here. And here we can just click on they have flour rate envelopes, they have flour rate boxes. Let's click on flour rate envelopes here. Maybe I should. So when you click on that, it's going to show you all the flour rates they have. If I can click on the writings here, and let's just scroll it down or up, and you can see we have that 775. It didn't change as of November 7, 2020 today. So that's that. And they have the legal one, A05. It does not change either. And they have the padded one, that is A40. It didn't change. And we know that we could use, oh, even the legal one that is bigger is A05. So we even have all three. If the items, our items could fit this one, and it could fit this one, so that means it could fit this one as well. So you have two options here to choose from before the A41. And you can see they have all those items, and I'm trying to see if they can give us all the pricing. Do you see here on top here? I don't know if you can see it, but here they say pricing. If you click on pricing, you have that, and you have the PDF chart. Let's click on PDF chart, and then that will pull out these 75 pages, and that's pretty much what I've been showing you on the paper. And this is parcel, so by pound, and you can see here it's so small. Let me make it a little bit bigger, and you can see that if we were shipping with our own box and our items is over 3 pounds, don't know if I show it to you, you know, and that's why I even put those information on it, because that's something I sell online as well. So I put that on it. But you can see the ounces here is little bit, is more than 3 pounds. And if we put it in a box, it's going to be even more. So automatically we will use 4 pounds. So 4 pounds if the our buyer is in zone 4. Zone 4, for example, is going to be $11.55, and it's all about how far our client is from us. So you can see that if you want to, even if the person lives in the same state as you, it's going to cost you more than shipping a flat rate. So that's one way of figuring out which way you wanted to ship an item. You can just weigh the item go online to USPS. If that's USPS you are going to use, you put your zip code, and you put a zip code that is across the state from you, across the US from you, and just first check the fraud rates if you want to check them, and click on pricing on top, or directly click on pricing to just see all the options you have. So that's something you can just download. At the corner of the computer here, you click on download, and you'll download it because we request PDF. But even on this sheet, they will have priority as well. So we can look for priority, but that's 75 pages, so you have a lot of information out there. But if I can, I don't know, it's so running. But anyway, we saw the floor rates pricing already, and we saw the retail, pretty much the parcel, pretty much using our own boxes, how much it's going to cost. And for, if you are trying to purchase the label online from their store, just know that it does not cost you less than going there, because let's see here, I don't know if this one has it or not, because we are using retail. So when you are using retail online, they will have that. Retail and click and ship is about the same, no difference. Commercial might be a little bit, saving, cheaper, but I don't purchase label from like eBay or Etsy. I just go to the store and ship it myself. So pretty much is to show you how you can access this PDF, and I like to print it out to have it on hand, because I'll go over it very quickly and I will find what the floor rate is, and if I wanted to ship it using my own bus, how much it's going to cost me, because it costs. I have things that are cheap, like towels. Let's see if you can use this one here. And even if I don't do priority, I will ship towels, and if it is I'm looking for ounces here. I just need to continue. They have ounces. If the items is less than 12 ounces, it might make sense to use your own. Is less than 16 ounces, it might make sense to use your own envelope. I like to use 10 by 13 or 9 by 12 manila envelope to ship, and it costs me less than using priority. So far I'm just seeing pound here, but that's a lot. But yeah, even if I'm using, if it's like less than 16 ounces, I can just use 1 pound to make the estimate. Let me see here. I know they have ounces somewhere for me, but anyway, I cannot find it right now. And I'm not sure if the PDF here has it. Let's see here. maybe I should have downloaded. Okay. Now you went to page 43, 41. So let's try page 3. Page 3. Page 4. Okay, they just have it by ounce, by pound here. So, and we have the express here. We can try page 5. And page 5, you can see if you are selling an item that is less than 1 pound, you can see how much is here. And I don't know why they are showing me that, but they should have. Let's get back out of here. And go back in it. Calculate a price. Okay, let's write that. And we can just click on pricing here. In fact, if we try domestic, they have zip code lookup, zone charts, and all that. So we can try the. I'm not sure I have tried the HTML one, but let's see how that will look. Trying to see if they are going to give us ounces as well, but clearly they are just going by pound. But yeah, well, if you are shipping anything that is lower than 1 pound, shipping it by your own bus might be the way. And because it cost me about $4.75 to ship items that are less than, you can just look here, that are less than a pound. For items that cost for something that is 14.cc ounces, the shipping cost is $8.85. And that's something, if that will fit the padded envelope, then that would be the best way of shipping it. But I ship this one in 10 by 13 envelope. So, and another one, and the baking soda in question, I ship it by padded, using padded envelope, and it cost me $8.40. But then when I look online, it would have cost me $11.99 to ship it to the zip code I was about to ship it to, because the baking soda was 4 pounds, not even 3 pounds that this washing soda is. And I have shipped something here that the weight was 7.80 ounces, and the shipping was $4.90, and that's first class parcel. So let's see, they didn't have parcel here, but they are just going by 1 pound. So anything under 1 pound, it will make a lot more sense for you to ship it with your own box, or if you can fit manila envelope, you use manila envelope. And I ship another things here that is $7, now 7.70 ounces, and the shipping was $4.80. Let me see here. And I have shipped something here as well. The weight was 5.5 ounces, and I just ship it. It was flat enough that it went through that envelope yeah, mail hole that they have, and the shipping was $1.80, like first class large envelope. It didn't ship like first class parcel, it shipped like first class large envelope and cost me $1.80. Another items that weigh 4.90 ounces shipped for $4.75. So if I have put those things in flour rates priority envelope, it will have cost me more. And all those, let me see how much the day it was, what, ship on day 12, expected to arrive day 16, 4 days to ship a first class mail, not priority, but 4 days for $4.75 for an item that weigh 4.90 ounces. And another item here that I put in an envelope 10 by 13, the weight was 1 pound 3 ounces, and I ship a priority for $10.90. I didn't use priority envelope or anything. I just used my own envelope 10 by 13, and it cost me $10.90 to ship it, and the weight was 1 pound 3 ounces. And I ship a priority mail because between the priority mail and the parcel, it will be like few cents different, but more days apart. So we just went priority. So that's how, when I ship things, I like to just, let me show you what I'm doing here. When I ship things, I like to print the item and just take a note of those things, you know, so that I can estimate better. So, and this one, the weight was 7 ounces, and I ship it for $4. I ship it for $4, for $2.20. And I just open this, and this one 6.75, and sorry, and I ship it for $2.20. So that's how, if whatever you are shipping is less than is less than 12, is less than 16 ounces, it may make more sense for you to have your own shipping boxes and shipping envelope, so that you can ship them with those, because it's way cheaper using your own box than trying to use priority envelopes from the UPS. And what I like to use, I use this one, and I have the manila envelope as well. So pretty much it depends on what you are trying to ship. Sometimes those may not work. And I use the manila envelope as well. And it costs me less than using the priority. But when the weight is high and it can fit any of those, then I'll check online to see if it makes sense to ship it with this or ship it with my own box, because sometimes the box can be cheaper. And I have those towels that I ship, and I can they can fit in manila envelope easily, or my Lego envelope easily, and it costs me a lot less to ship with those I'm trying to ship with Priority. So when you just start out, make sure you weigh all those options before you start, shipping everything using Priority envelopes, thinking they are free. They are free, but they do charge you for it, for them. So they can actually be more expensive if you are shipping things that are, that could have, that you could have shipped with your own box and pay less. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Afiabi Ojune, Libreman, creators of Libreman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and owners of Nina Soap. And our website is ninasoap.com. And we have our natural products on our store, ninasoap.com, and we have our custom apparel and stationery, label.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you all that commented as well. Stay safe.